took us an entire season to finally get it done. We finally only had 2 penalties. I think it started, we made the turn last week at the Arizona game, at the halftime, when we had 10 in the first half. We bounced back with 1, and we made the turn. So it's a big improvement. And we'll keep working on that to get that down to none one time somewhere. What's up?
At what point in the game did you realize that it was only a couple? I mean, there weren't many whistles for sure.
No, it was a well, they out-penalized us in that one. It's only happened a couple times this year, so I'm really happy to see that. I had a little clicker in my pocket.
So what was the secret then on the penalty front?
I wish I knew. No, we really tried. We knew we needed to play smart in this game. Unfortunately, we made a lot of good decisions, and the guys made some great choices, and we kept it to right across the bare minimum. In a tight game, which it was, you could make a difference. I think it did help us. It really helped us in this game.
What is this week all about then? Your 2 practices, you're not necessarily preparing for anybody in particular?
Yeah, this is bye week. This is really, it's a bye week for us. And what does that mean? For us, we're going fundamentals. We want to really see if we can get better and get rested as well. We'll take full advantage of the rest time, but we're still gonna have good meetings today. We'll have 2 really good days of work, and we'll gain a little advantage on Monday work when we come back. So we're going to stress the things that give you the best chance to win, which is blocking and tackling and doing those things really well. And hopefully by the time we get to the game week, we'll have improved a little bit.
How's Jordan Hill?
We'll see. He's got a chance, in a couple weeks, got to see how it goes. It wasn't since he's out or anything like that. So both he and Jerron have the chance to make it back. We'll be fortunate like that.
Guys who were out, Carroll and Max and guys like that. Who do you?
These guys will all come roaring back at us this week. We'll get a little surge there, and it'll be good to see those guys come back. Coop will get back as well. Those are really important additions to the roster and the competition for the game roster coming up in the fall.
How about KJ Wright, C5? KJ?
Yeah, he's dislocated his finger. He made a bad dislocation, but he'll be okay.
You finished, despite all the injuries and personnel changes in the offense, you finished the top 10 in offense for the regular season. What's the biggest things that you think happened that perhaps were unexpected in terms of production?
Well, I think the thing that stands out the most is I think the coaches did a really good job of developing the backup guys, so that when the time came, when we called them, we didn't lose anything. We didn't have the continuity in the offensive line much of the year, and I think Tom did a great job of fitting the guys together and making it work, and leading and rushing, and that's not, that's hard to do that. And a lot of guys played, a lot of guys contributed. I think that kind of across the board is the fact that the coaches continue to develop everybody on the roster, and so that when they were called to play, they fit in and they excelled. And there's numerous examples of that, and we're very fortunate. I think it's also a statement about John's work on the roster to make sure that we have great depth and all of that. But we lost a lot of guys. I think we had 16 or so guys who were IR during the course of the year here. And that's like the teams that had the most. That's up in there somewhere. So we weren't free of injury, but we had very good fortune with the guys stepping up and making plays, and the young guys coming through, and it showed again in yesterday's game too.
With Jordan, how much has his improvement helped you guys in the latter part of the season?
Well, it really did, because he really caught on late in the year to become more effective. He took over that role that McDonald had last year, and we had hoped that he could contribute like that, and they wound up with the same 5.5 sacks for the year, which is pretty cool. So it worked out. It'd be a big deal if we don't have him. He's really become a good part of it.
What's the likelihood of Jermaine Kearse playing the first playoff game?
He should be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. We'll make sure that this is a good, productive week. We won't test him to the point where we agree in. We want to make sure he gets through this week. He's coming back.